At what point were we going to talk about the Keurig incident this morning?
Oh, yeah. How much time do we have right now?
About 4.5 minutes.
Oh, with plenty of time for me to make fun of you about that one.
Oh, my gosh.
I didn't know.
So we have a Keurig coffee maker here, and I have one at home. And Chris, you said you had one?
Yeah, I do. We love Keurig.
I'm gonna, in honor of that, I'm gonna have another donut.
Yeah.
I haven't had any yet.
Yeah, but you ate your fill yesterday.
Did I?
Yeah, they backed the truck up and dumped it on the
Gee, thanks, Gee.
So this morning, I walk into the break room, as I often do, to make my cup of morning coffee. And Mike was already in there. Now, that's always a bad sign, okay? And here's why. Oh, because, like me, he also makes coffee-flavored sugar milk.
Yes. Okay. Yes, coffee-flavored sugar milk.
And I wanted to, and he will. He's not the guy that's like, he'll grab the thing and go, hey, there's only a little bit left. No, it's like, whoop, we're out. We're out of it.
I'm that guy.
So while he was making, he does it in reverse. I add the sugar and the creamer, then the coffee. He makes the coffee, then adds the sugar and the creamer. And does.
Really?
So while he was making his cup of coffee, I slyly and deftly stole into the fridge, grabbed the liquid non-dairy creamer, and was like, oh, there's only a little bit left. Oh, darn, we're out.
Oh.
We're out of girl.
Hated when that happens. Thank you, Gene.
Oh, no. So while we were watching this, he was like, oh, no, I've only made 8 ounces.
Yeah, I pressed the wrong button. You know
He
how
usually
you can
does
select.
10. Yeah.
Yeah, you can select how much coffee you want to put in
8
your
or
cup.
10,
Right.
yeah.
So rather than just open the top and close it
Yeah.
and do it again at 2 ounces to make 10 ounces of coffee or 4 ounces to make 12, I'll do the math for you, Mike. Don't worry.
Thank you.
He gets a brand new Keurig. He gets a brand new thing.
Yeah, I did hear that.
I didn't know this was a thing. I thought that every time you wanted to make... Okay. I'm new to the Keurig world. You know, I grew up with Mr. Coffee. You know, the whole percolate, you know, all that,
Percolate.
right? Percolate,
Yeah.
right.
Percolate, yeah.
So I thought that every time you wanted more liquid, more coffee, tea, etc., to go into your cup, I thought you had to grab a new Keurig cup.
No.
I did not know you could use it more than one time. I thought once the hole was punched, done, throw another one away. If you want more, if you need to fill up your cup, grab another Keurig
He
cup.
actually asked me the question, you mean there are still coffee grounds in there? He said there's still coffee in there?
Yeah.
But my point is they're spent. I think they are used coffee grounds. I mean, would you
Not for another 2 ounces.
Wait a minute. So let me ask you this: if a regular coffee maker that uses a filter and you put the coffee grounds, do you use that twice?
You can.
Okay, here's the thing. When you do it, when you close it again, it'll say no, or however you do it, it may say, hey, it's full or it's already been used or whatever.
No, it won't.
Mine it'll say something like remove the cart or something. But if you just close it again, you can ignore it. Yeah, and it'll go.
If we're talking about adding 2 ounces of water, Mike, are you the guy when you make tea, you dip the bag in there one time and go, oh, spent. Let me get another tea bag. Whoop, spent. Let me get another tea bag. Whoop, spent. Let me get another tea bag.
No, I'm a 3-time dipper.
Every time you dip the tea bag in the water, like, oh, now that's wet. Need some dry ones. Uh-oh. No. Oh. The same applies.
Yeah, but I still...
Even though now, here's the deal.
It's weak, though.
No. How was your coffee?
It was okay.
It was exactly the same as it always was. Because think about it. Follow the logic here. Whether I run 10 ounces of water through that one Keurig cup, or I do it 8 ounces, then 2 ounces, I've still put 10 ounces of water through the Keurig. It's not spent.
Let me just ask you one thing. It's okay. All of this will be okay in Remedified. How many times have you done it in the past?
A lot.
Oh, okay.
We have a $1,000 coffee bill because of this guy.
Well, never mind then.
All right.
Please give to the Mike Miller Coffee Fund.
When we come back, a scuba diver gets sucked up into a nuclear reactor.
Oh, my gosh.
But I'm not done talking about the math. I'm right, and he knows I'm
You're
right.
right.
The
Sure.
Gene Rowley Show. We'll be back.
You found the Gene Rowley Show. This is not your dad's boring talk show.
I could point out a dozen things wrong with that, but why bother?
Oh, a wise guy, eh?
A little music, please.
Okay. Gene Rowley is on.
So, Mike, if you wanted 8 ounces of coffee, there were several ways that the Keurig can make it for you. with only one little pod, okay? Mm-hmm. 2 4-ounce runs, 1 8-ounce run, or a 6 and a 2.
Right.
How many pods are you going to use to make 8 ounces of coffee from now on?
1.
And it's so hesitant.
One.
This is like one of those algebra questions. Like, Sarah lives 9 miles from the grocery store. She only has $27 to buy milk.
Right.
What is the circumference of the tires on a car?
I hate word questions.
I never knew making coffee at the radio station would be a word problem for me.
Well, Keurig, they try to make it easy, too. They try to make it easy. But I do understand, Mike. I do understand.
With single-digit math? Yeah. Yeah. How much water can I'm serious, dude. He didn't even.
Wait a minute. I'm looking right.
Literally didn't even face him this morning.
Hang on. Oh. I have pulled up the
instructions,
the user manual for the Keurig machine.
You've been waiting on this.
Under troubleshooting, I don't know if this falls under troubleshooting or not. Brewing a partial cup. The exit needle may be clogged. Okay, clean K cup. Blah blah. Water reservoir may have been removed. Blah blah blah. Blah.
I can't believe By the way, those could also be the troubleshooting for how to get a scuba diver out of your nuclear reactor.
Wait.
Nice.
The exit needle may be clogged.
There you go. Oh, my God.
True. Ironically, I can't find anything.
Now, in the K-cups of hot chocolate, now, I will tell you this. In the K-cups of hot chocolate, when the water goes through, it actually removes the stuff in the K-cup.
Yes.
So when you take the K-cup out of the Keurig, it's actually empty, and then you just throw that part away. By the way, there's a big we've had several articles about that. They're filling up landfills. That's a disaster ecologically. I reuse them. I mean, not for K-cup making coffee, but you can cut the tops off, the foil off. You can put seedlings in there for your home garden. You can put.
That's a good idea.
You can use the K-cups for all kinds of stuff. Growing herbs. You can all kinds of stuff with it.
That's a really good idea. Really good idea.
It's upcycling. It's upcycling.
Well, you can buy the ones if you want to actually do it for coffee.
And we have those. The one, my wife drinks a lot of tea, so the new machines don't just run water like the old ones. You have to get one of those. So we, went to a local big box store, bought one of those little guys, like $12 or something.
Yeah.
And now I can run all kinds of water through it. By the way, when I was in Afghanistan, the Keurig was actually how I heated water when the showers would go down.
Mm-hmm. Really?
I had a Keurig in my tent, and then I had a Coleman Camps shower. And I would heat the water up, and then, I have to mix the hot water and cold water to get the right temperature. But I was actually taking, in the middle of winter, it would freeze over in Afghanistan. We were way up in the mountains.
Yeah.
And the showers would break. The water would freeze in the tubes or whatever. I was still able to take hot showers in the middle of winter.
Because of your Keurig.
Right. And I actually sent them an email and said, hey, you guys want to make a commercial about, the soldier in Afghanistan using your Keurig to take hot showers?
Yeah.
I'm your guy.
Wow.
So the only thing I can find, even remotely, to support my argument is step 7 of a setup. Helpful hints. Mm-hmm. Quote. Wait, no, that's actually step 5. Excuse me. Yeah. Step 5. Quote. Remove K-cup pack after use. It's black and white. It says it right here.
Let's go back to what your argument actually is. Let's take a moment to explore that for a minute. What you're saying is every single time water touches a K-cup, you need a new K-cup.
You got to.
So in order to brew 8 ounces of coffee, 2 ounces at a time, you're going to use 4 K-cups?
I think the answer is yes, he would have before today.
I probably would have before today.
He would have.
Mind blown.
He was actually standing there like, he was like, challenged. He's like, you can't do that. I'm like, what? Close it and hit the button again?
Yeah.
Watch me, buddy. Click. How was your coffee this morning?
It was about the same. It was the same. I'll admit.
Oh, because it was 10 ounces of coffee.
Yeah.
And you could have just selected 10 ounces and hit go.
Yeah.
I did it as 8 and 2. You did it as 10. It's exactly the same.
I have had more exposure to a Keurig in the last 3 years I've known you than my entire life.
I am not explaining this right, CJ. I am not doing something right.
I get you.
We need the listeners of the show, who we know are the smartest listeners on the planet.
Yes, to please explain the proper. Do you use 2 cups at a time in your Keurig, listener? Let us know.
You can't use 2 at a time because there's only a hole for 1. I'm saying, can you use the same one twice?
Okay, I just...
Right.
Okay, come in here.
Amherst, please back me up.
Sit down.
Back me up.
With your cup of coffee. Or we've got to get to the bottom of the Keurig mystery here. Are you, because we definitely need the female perspective here.
Yeah, I was listening on the way in.
Okay, this is a very important question.
Are you thinking, Mike, you're so stupid?
Hold on, no. Wait, let me ask the important question here. Now, in all honesty, when you stand in front of the Keurig, does basic math throw you off making coffee?
No.
So Amherst, you're not helping.
So you do understand that you can make an 8-ounce cup of coffee using 4 ounces twice?
Yes.
Okay. How much coffee did you have there?
I have 10 ounces.
Did you use 5 K-cups to make that coffee?
I used 1.
1.
Can I have a donut?
Yeah, here, have it.
There's got to be people like me somewhere.
No, sir. No.
On the planet Voltron. I don't know.
Thankfully, there's only one of you.
That's all the world can handle.
Wow.
Just saying.
Wow.
Oh,
man.
That was great.
Oh, man. I'm going to read the scuba diver story.
Okay.
I never really read my text message while I'm working, but my dad, I did turn over. King Reg said, "You are a Keurig rookie."
I am a Keurig rookie.
That's what he said.
Admittedly. I would admit that.
I was actually, did I not come to you just like a week ago, and I was like, Amherst, we are using a lot. I mean, literally, I'm buying coffee like every 3 days.
And that's why.
I was like, why are we are going through cream and coffee like we feed an army every morning.
I take my coffee black, so I don't use cream. I don't use sugar. I just take it black.
Cream is probably you, Gene.
Oh yeah, me and my coffee flavored sugar, hazelnut milk.
I think you're the. I don't know what Mike does, but
he's like me. Except
I
I
don't
can
like
do.
mine
Except
real
I can
sweet.
add. Yeah. So, Mike, if I wanted 12 ounces of coffee, how many Keurig K-cups is that going to cost me?
Okay, how much is an ounce? Or how much is in one?
An ounce is an ounce. And how much
is it? How much does each one hold?
How much coffee?
Yeah,
I don't know.
So if you want 12, right?
12 ounces.
12 ounces.
I love how he's doing it. He's actually doing it.
You got to let the magic happen.
I would assume that because of what I've learned this morning, you can get 12 ounces out of one Keurig cup.
How would that be broken down again? 10 and 2, you idiot. Oh my gosh!
Oh man!
Tomorrow, we're gonna have a class. Tomorrow morning, we're gonna have a class. Okay. I have to ask this. I'm sorry. I'm dwelling on this now. When you go to the restroom, do you count the squares of toilet paper? Like,
no,
how many can I use? Am I using?
Actually, I'm just the opposite. I get as much as I possibly can into a big, huge snowball.
What other parts of your life does this affect?
I don't know. I don't know.
This is a deep-seated ism within your brain. Seriously, man. That's incredible. Okay. I love you. He's like my brother.
I love you.
I love the guy. I totally love. He's like my brother. I'm seriously. He's my best friend in the whole world in there. People thinking like, you're so mean to Mike. I'm like, no.
No, this is real. This is not a show bit. This is
we
real.
have conversations about this at 2 in the afternoon where, he's like, my large fries feel a little lighter than my extra large fries. You're like, yeah, because it's smaller. He's like, I don't understand why it doesn't feel the same. It's like, because it's smaller.
Right.
There's fewer fries in there. All right, scuba diver. Whew. Man. Oh, we
I know. We took up all the time. Well, we'll get to it.
For some reason, I feel like a cup of coffee. I think I need to go get a cup of coffee.
Would you like for me to make that for you, Gene?
No.
Boy, just think of what we would do if we were filling up a thermos.
Oh, man. Your wife packs when you go on vacation, doesn't she?
Yes, she does.
I'm telling you, this right here affects his life for all
You're not
of
kidding.
this. Man. Whew. All right.
That's gold.
Height, and he's okay, I'm going to go toward that.
Yeah.
He pops up crystal clear water and fish everywhere.
Oh, my gosh.
Who knew there were fish alive at the bottom of a nuclear power plant?
I didn't.
Christopher does.
Or how to make coffee.
He shouted for help and was assisted by a confused employee who asked how he got into the plant. Blake and Christopher said that they didn't see any warning signs anywhere around the area, but FPL spokesman said that there was writing on the buoy that said "Stay back 100 feet."
Wow.
That is that falls into the strangest story of the week right there.
I think so. I think so.
I mean,
so he's okay. He's 100% fine.
Can you imagine how terrified?
He's fine.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely fine. But he's suing them. Yeah, suing them for some